evening, we bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paulo Del Rosario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Diego Doria. Watch the game live and our past episodes on demand on the Pilipinas Live app.
Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game.
The 17-year-long wait is over dahil bumalik na ang Corona sa Espanya. The UST Growling Tigresses are the champions of UAAP Season 86 Women's Basketball Tournament. And joining us tonight are the veterans, Nikki Villasin, Taki Takatak, Tantoy Ferrer, and of course, head coach, Coach Heidi Ong. Ladies, Coach, congratulations once again for bringing back the crown to UST. Coach Heidi, let's start it off with you. Congratulations. And did you expect this from your team, before? Let's go back to, their preparations, the off-season. You expected this from your team. We're going to make it to the finals, beat NU in the finals.
For last season, 85, Tantoy was not there because of her ACL injury.
Yeah.
And Kent Pastrana is serving her one-year residency. So it's a depleted lineup really on season 85, but we're happy with the results. We're still in the Final Four. We got beaten by LaSalle in the knockout do-or-die game. And I told the girls coming this season 86, medyo mas deep yung bench. The rookies now are in their sophomore year.
Right.
So may experience na a little bit more on how to play in Final Four and even to the finals.
Girls, I just want to remind you that when you whisper, we hear you. So, and anything being said between yourselves, maririnig po.
Okay.
Let's go to
It's okay, they're
Tantoy.
champions anyways. They're champions. So, it's
Let's
fine.
go to Tantoy first. Kasi, again, depleted nga yung lineup last time around. But, this time, kumpleto kayo and with a championship push unlike any other. At what point of the season did you feel na, may chance tayo na manalo ng championship this year?
Like parang, paano pa? Parang last season ngayon nga, parang kulang kami. Like, wala ako kasi injury. So parang ang naiwan lang si Eka, Nikki, Joylyn, and Anna May.
Anong alam mo?
Taki, and parang, yun nga, parang naiisip ko rin na parang, syempre, as a veteran, parang may kulang kasi nga, wala ako eh. Parang ako yung sinasabi nila, coach, na kulang sa team namin. Para makamit namin yung championship. Parang yun yung parang nagre-reflect sa akin habang nakikita ko yung mga teammates ko na naglalaro last season. Kaya parang mas ginanahan akong like mag-rehab, gawin parang mas maaga, gawin ng tama para makabalik ako at yun, makakontribute, makalaro sila. At yung good news ngayon na, yun nga, nakabalik ako with Kent Pastrana at yun, nakalaro kami ng finals at nakuha namin yung championship.
And grabe naman yung performance siya. Pinaramdam mo talaga yung effect mo dito sa team na to. Finals MVP after winning that championship. Taki, Coach actually mentioned dito sa the game before that the goal was Final Four muna this season.
Yeah.
Nung nakarating kayo dun sa Final Four, what was the mindset of the whole team? Paano kayo nakadating dito sa finals? It was a tough series also against UP.
Yung sinasabi lang sa amin palagi nila, Coach Heidi, nila, Coach Sen sa amin, one game at a time lang palagi. And we'll do our best po every game. And yun nga, very grateful kami na nanalo kami versus UP, which is very tough game din.
Yeah.
And yun, finally, sa finals din, natalo namin yung NU. So parang, for me, parang naka-destined na talaga sa amin yung season na ito.
Nikki, can you describe what the season's been like for you girls emotionally? Because there was at one point back-to-back losses. There was at one point being pegged back in the final series. And in fact, towards the end, it took an incredible fourth quarter to push you over the line. Emotionally speaking, how much of a roller coaster was this season?
It really was a roller coaster, but my team's really good at communicating with one another. Like, our coach is actually mad because we talk so much. Like, we'll be on the side during practice talking about really breaking down how we're feeling about things. We'll go around in the circle and see what ways we can fix the problem or contribute better. But I think that's what made us so strong this season, is because we're all so close, and it really helped us in the finals when we were down with UP with the twice to beat advantage, and we came back after that, and we were like, we're still gonna win it, we're in it. And we did the same thing at halftime during NU in that Game 3 series. We were just confident in one another and know that we're capable of
And Coach Heidi, Nikki mentioned the roller coaster, and even in Game 3, it was a roller coaster for both teams. You were down 16, came back, and finally, got the win. How did you motivate your players at that point? Game 3, down 16, you could have just went the other way, pero hindi, Coach. Lumaban sila ng lumaban until, they got that championship.
Sabi ko lang sa dugout na walang susuko until the final buzzer. We were at the same position during round 2 of NU game that we're down 17, sabi ko, but we came back. We stick to the system, we trust each other, and surrender everything to God. So that's what the girls did. We bounced back, unti-unti, and our defense held on sa UP. We let them scored only 8 points in the final quarter, and so that's the big difference.
I think you ran that press na kilalang-kilala ka with Coach Heidi. I think that 2-2-1 press really worked for NU. Was that the adjustment nung halftime?
Yeah, we adjusted our defense and nag-click siya. And you had a difficult time in adjusting to that adjustment in our defense. And yeah, that spells the...
Sobrang festive ng finals. Taki, can you tell us a bit about yung suporta ng UST community that came out? Because UST, I'm from Lasal, he's from UP. I think it's fair to say that UST's fans are an incredible sight, especially kapag championship
Tsaka yung
environment.
cheer. I'm from UP.
Yung go usted, nakakatakot.
That UST cheer is different.
Nakakatakot talaga eh. Pero Taki, just how big of a factor was yung community ng UST in this final?
Sobrang saya namin, no, kasi after how many years, parang ngayon lang namin to na-feel na grabe yung support ng UST talaga. Like, ang daming nanonood sa amin, ganito, nakakaubusan ng tickets sa IPEA, sa office namin. And yun, may mga videos pa kami na napapanood sa Facebook na like, kada building, nagse-celebrate talaga sa panalo namin. So, sobrang saya namin na madaming, appreciate ng UST community yung mga ginagawa naming hard work. And yun, finally, naka-give back din kami sa kanila. Yun, thank you.
I mean, what a moment for you ladies and Coach Heidi. But, we talked about the process. We'll talk about more about that finals after the break. Because don't go anywhere, because we'll talk about the big moments with the UST Growling Tigresses when we return. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game.
back to the game. The champs are still with us to talk about the big moments that brought the crown back to España, back to UST. Joining us are Nikki Villasin, Tantoy Ferrer, Anime Taki, Takatak, and Coach Heidi Ong. That's her real name. That's not a mistake. Girls, thank you very much for staying. We have Jego over there to bring us a few highlights to help reminisce on some of the moments in that final. So again, game 1 to game 3 was tense. I think masasabi natin tense yung serye between you and you. Can you, Coach, can you describe to us how would you tell the story of yung series na to?
Napaka-excited, napaka-stressful, of course. But again, it went to a great series talaga against NU. And I am proud to say that whoever teams won that championship deserves to be crowned as champions.
Well, definitely. It was close. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. You really didn't know who was going to win the whole series. So, let's start it off with the highlights here. Let's start with the finals MVP, of course, Tantoy Ferrer. Sinabi ni Coach Heidi na you're the heart and soul of this team. At this point, you're down big. You hit crucial three-pointers, clutch free throws. Ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo nito, Tantoy?
Like yun nga, parang sinasabi ko sa kahapon na interview na yung tinitira ko dyan sa court, like parang pinapractice ko naman araw-araw eh. Like, ginagawa ko every spot, pinapa-shooting kami ni Coach, 20 minutes. Parang alam ko talaga na papasok yung tira ko kasi araw-araw ko ginagawa sa practice talaga.
And syempre, usually at this time, finals, di ba? Not all players will have the guts to take those shots, di ba? Ano yung, syempre, yung confidence dun nanggagaling sa hard work mo, no? Pero, sinet up ka din ng mga teammates mo. Ano ba yun? Collective team effort ba yun? Na, let's find the Tantoy for those threes.
Yun nga, parang nakita nila yung bigs kasi ng NU, like, sa baba lang eh. Nag-aantay sila ng role ko. So, ako naman, alam nila na, alam namin na kaya mong tumira sa tres. Lamang yung NU, kailangan nating umabol. Dahil alam namin may tira ka. So, ako yung ginagamit nila palagi sa pick and roll or go screen. Kaya once na pag-pick, paglabas ko, ako kagad batik nakikita nila, pinapasa sa akin. Kaya pag hawak ko ng bola, alam ko, pag tira ko,
Coach,
pasok talaga.
quick question. Sa'yo ba galing yun or sa players yung nag-iisip na, ate, ikaw yung pick and pop?
Actually, kasama rin sa game plan, of course, na we want the bigs to come out because like we're more quicker and faster dun sa mga bigs ng NU.
Yeah.
So we want to take that advantage kay Tantoy.
Just a reminder, 9-2 run, solo run.
Wild.
Yes.
Against NU to push UST forward.
Alright, so let's move over to the next video right here, the ISO situation against CC, Camille Clarin. Taki, can you go over this play? Ito ba talaga yung play nung time na to? Was this the design play?
Yes, yan talaga yung dinesign nila coach na play. Tawag namin dyan is 4 down. Kasi alam naman natin na yung ni Kent, yung capability niya, grabe. Unstoppable talaga siya sa one-on-one. So, yun talaga. Buti nga na-shoot.
Ngayong play na to. Yung 4
wala-
down, sikat na sikat to sa mga basketball players kasi pag tumawag ka ng 4 down, for me yun eh. Usually it's for me.
Four down.
Nikki, can you talk about this also? Binabantayan niyo ba si Kent Pastrana in practice? Kayo ni Taki, do you guys guard her? Because
Yes.
I'm sure it's a pretty tough cover.
Yes.
How is that?
Me and Kent are really competitive at practice.
Right.
So it's really hard because she's a lengthy guard, and she's very confident with the ball in her hands. So I mean, at the end of practice, sometimes we'll play one-on-one. So I've seen her do these moves like over and over and over, and it only makes sense that it translated in that moment for her. So I just remember after she shot it and they called the timeout, I was like, you're ice cold. Like, you do this every day.
Yeah.
Right. So ikaw ba, Taki, pag binabantayan mo siya sa practice, ganun din? Nabantayan mo na ba tong move na to?
Yeah.
Na-shoot niya rin?
Many times
Every
na.
day.
Palagi ako na-shoot-shootan. Kasi ang tangkad niya kasi. Umaabot yun.
Actually, that brings me to one question here for Coach. Do you feel that si Pastrana is the, I guess, best one-on-one player sa UAP today? Or who can compete in terms of one-on-one capability?
I think if you mention all the teams, meron silang mga Kent Pastrana that can do one-on-one because the girls in every team ngayon sa UAP are very talented and
Yeah.
athletic also. That's why masaya na ngayon manood talaga ng women's basketball.
That's for sure. So much moves, and let's talk about this. One of the probably the biggest play of the game by the
Probably.
senior Nikki
Let's
Villacin.
watch it.
Right.
Game-winning layup with 11 seconds left. Nikki, can you take us through this? It wasn't just offense, it was defense
Yes.
as well. Stop Steph Berberabe, who's a wonderful one-on-one player as well. Nikki, take us through this play.
I've guarded Steph before when we were both in the Gilas pool a few years back, and I just remember her being a shifty, really crafty guard. And when I saw her trying to ISO me, I was like, okay, she's either going to go for the mid-range or she's going to take it all the way. So when I saw her take the mid-range and I saw her on the floor, I just like heard in my head like run.
This point, right.
Yeah, right here, where she went to rebound. And then I just ran. Like I ran. And then like right when I took off, it was so quiet. The gym was really quiet. And I remember seeing, like I always look back to see if it goes in. And then I just heard like the crowd roar, and I saw there was 11 seconds on the clock, and I was like, oh my God, we just won.
Well, you can see so much
Yeah.
IQ from Nikki. She knew the move of Steph, but this layup right here, anyone could have missed this shot. But for you, did you practice this shot? Do you practice this layup every single time? You know, full speed at this point of the ball game to seal the deal for the championship.
Yeah, my teammates make fun of me because I shoot that crazy like right hand scoop layup
left
on the left
side,
side
yeah.
all the time. Like I've done it maybe once a game, and it was like a reps removed out thing. We just ran 3-man weave like the day before, so I did that the day before.
I was actually going to ask, at what point did you realize that you were running too fast? Because
Never.
you actually stopped midway to let everyone catch up.
Yeah.
There it
A
is.
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But you take a look at that moment. In particular, 11 seconds left. I know you felt that you already won. But how much did you know that the focus still had to be there despite that big moment happening for you?
Well, when the ball came the other way after the timeout, we like came together as a team and we were like, no threes. Like we were screaming like no threes,
Right.
like win your matchup, win your matchup. And when the buzzer went off, it was just an amazing
And you
feeling.
guys definitely stopped that last shot from NU, and then you know, it was history from then on. Coach Heidi, you've been with the program since 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Can you give us a glimpse of this whole journey and finally winning it for UST?
Yeah, when I was called for by the UST community, going back to my alma mater, started 2016. That was the time of Afril Bernardino, Gemma Miranda, and we can't even cross the half court against NU, and like they won 70, 60 points ahead of us,
Right.
and I told the admin of UST that we're 3-4 years late already with the program of NU, and I need your trust and support for this program. And I told them that we need a little patience for that big gap, and I think slowly but surely we're back on track, and season 86 paved the way for us.
A crazy development, Coach Heidi, and congratulations once again, ladies, and Coach Heidi for bringing back the crown after how many years?
17?
17 long years.
I don't want to ask where everyone was 17 years ago. But ladies, congratulations once again. We really appreciate the time that you spent here and reliving a few of the moments here with us. And we cannot wait to see how you plan to defend this trophy, this championship in the upcoming seasons. Maraming salamat and congratulations once
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so after the break, we'll hear from the men's basketball champions, the DLSU Green Archers. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back. You're watching The Game. It has been quite the journey, and now we are finally
Look at that
here.
smile. Look at
We
that
are finally here. The DLSU Green Archers are UAP champions once again after 6 long years. Coach Topex Robinson and some of the players share their emotions and experience on winning the crown once again.
Words cannot express how I feel about this field. I mean, with the crowd, here playing against a big team like UP, it's just so grateful and blessed to be here. Actually, up to now, I don't have recollection of the final few seconds, but I was just hoping that the buzzer will finally sound and we'll be declared champion.
One of my coaches said, Coach Bong said that first game of my career, welcome to the real world. So I had to do something to win. So I don't know what I did, but we still won. So this feels so good. Oh my God. The last how many seconds took so long. So I was like, get it over with. I want to win already. So I wanted it to end, but I wanted to cherish it. Pero I wanted it to end because we were leading. So I loved it. I wouldn't change. I wouldn't trade this for the world.
I don't have any words yet. I'm still processing, pero sobrang sarap yung feeling na to kasi finally, after so many years, we brought the glory back to LaSalle. So this is for everybody who was here and everybody who was watching. Kasi sa akin yung personal story, I was a walk-on, I was a tryout, and for coming to that all the way to being a team captain and a champion, sobrang, just I'm so thankful for my team and my brothers and Coach Topex. This is a once-in-a-lifetime feeling talaga, once in a lifetime. It's really nice, pero it's nice to have a lot of veterans on our team. We have our former captain, Joaquin Manuel, sila Evan, sila F, sila Mark, we're the graduating guys. So, team effort talaga, I really am thankful for them.
Sobrang importante sa akin kasi almost 4 years ko inantay ito. Meron ako opportunity dati sa USA kaso yun nga, we fell short. So ngayon sobrang thankful ako kasi nabigyan ulit ako ng chance na makapaglaro dito and then makuha yung UAP Championship tapos final year ko pa.
Congratulations to the Green Archers. Well-deserved win. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Diego Dario.
I'm Paulo De Rosario. This has been The Game.